My name is Sandra Essex and welcome to my channel. My channel is all about helping people to live their dreams. Today we're going to be doing a special tribute to Mac Miller. So we're going to be talking about Mac Miller, and our topic today is the Mac Miller Tribute Review. This right here is Mac Miller. He was a young man who lived a short life, but boy did he fulfill his dreams. And we want to tell you in this short video a little bit about Mac Miller and an upcoming epic event that's happening that's tied to the memory of Mac Miller. You might ask yourself, who is Mac Miller? If you're not aware who he is, or if maybe you're one of his fans, we're going to explain who Mac Miller was. Mac Miller's birth name was Malcolm James McCormick. He was born in 1992, and sadly to say, he passed September 17th, 2018. He was professionally known as Mac Miller, and he was an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. He was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Miller began his career in the city's hip-hop scene, and he broke through and fulfilled his dream of being a famous rapper. He signed a record deal with Pittsburgh-based independent label Rostrum Records, with whom he had his breakthrough record tape mix called Kids. That was back in KIDS. That was back in 2010. And he had another top producing album called The Best Day Ever, and that was in 2011. And when he got started, he was basically 15 and landed his first contract when he was right before he turned 18 years old. So this young man started living his dream at a young age. Mac Miller's debut album, Blue Slide Park, came out in 2011, and it became the first independently distributed album to top the U.S. Billboard 200 since 1995. So Mac Miller was a groundbreaker in his field. In 2013, he founded the record label Imprint Remember Music. After his second studio album there, Watching Movies with the Sound Off, in 2013, he left Rostrum and signed with a major label, Warner Brothers Records, in 2014. And with them, he released his three all-time topping albums at this date. It's Go Odam in 2015, The Divine in 2016, and Swimming in 2018 was the last video that he produced before he passed away. For the Swimming, he was posthumously nominated for a Grammy for the Best Rap Album. He also served as record producers on various artists, including himself, under the name Larry Fisherman. Okay, so this was a very talented young man who was living his dream. But sadly to say, he struggled with substance abuse, which he referenced in a lot of his lyrics. So he lived his dream, but he had a dark side that followed him with dealing with substance abuse. Tragically to say, Mac Miller died on September 7th, 2018. He was found unresponsive in his Studio City home in California, and at 11:51 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, he was pronounced dead. He also had been scheduled for a video shoot on the day of his death to embark on his famous, world famous upcoming tour, the Swimming Tour, in October of 2018. In his will, Miller named his mother and father and brother as his beneficiaries. He's buried in the cemetery in his hometown in Pittsburgh. He was of Jewish faith. And on November 2018, the Los Angeles Coroner's Office determined that Miller died of an accidental drug overdose. Now, update has came out on his death in September of 2019. The district attorney, under further investigation, ruled that Miller's death was criminal. It seems that 3 drug dealers that sold him illegal drugs, one was the supplier, and another was a person who delivered, and another person was the contact person. But all of these 3 people have been charged with conspiracy of distribution of drugs, resulting in the death of Mac Miller. So yes, Mac Miller, he did pass away. And it was sad to say that he did die at such a young age. But what this whole tribute review is about is to release some very important information that pertains to Mac Miller. After his death, his album Circles will be released on January 17th, 2020. So we were spreading the word to our community on YouTube that's interested in learning more about Mac Miller and learning more about his music, and also being able to buy, purchase, or know when Circles will be coming out. We will, at the end of this video, in a link in the description, give you a link where you can order the pre-release of Circles. It's his last album that has been made, and it has a lot of buzz to it. So we were spreading the word to let people know that this young man has some more material coming out, and I think it's going to be sensational. And it's also tied to his profits for a non-profit foundation that his family started after his death. So with this being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our tribute Mac Miller review. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to my channel, because we provide such valuable information on how to be able to live your dreams, just like this young man did at such a very young age. Please, again, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so that you will be notified when we release our daily videos. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing off. Take care and see you on our next review.